afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video, bringing you a lot of things. Bringing you plenty of Pokemon that we do not commonly see. Of course, we have the Calyrex Ice and the Palkia, which you guys do probably tend to see very often on the ladder, but along with that, we have a Alola Ninetales Arctozolt, and we have a THIEVUL and a Comfey. Now, this team is by Tersmie. We'll leave a link to their stuff down below in the description, of course. But what they've concocted is a team that has 3 potential leads. Maybe it's not so obvious to, the untrained eye, but you do have a Palkia Trick Room with a Calyrex lead. You do also have a THIEVUL Comfey lead with the Weakness Policy proccing and then proccing Inverted and then going Super Ham with the THIEVUL Dynamax. We'll see if that even happens today. And then you also have a Slush Rush Arctozolt. That's like the hardest thing to say. Lead with a Ninetales. There's a lot of off-meta stuff. It's going to be a fun day today. I promise I'll give you guys a more meta team tomorrow. But I think it's time to have some fun. If you guys are excited to see this team in action, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below. And subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. You guys have been amazing with the support lately. And I know that after coming back after a long 3-month hiatus, I didn't really expect to get back to where we once were, But it's slowly getting back there, and I'm super happy that you guys are still here. I'm super happy that we got some new faces, and thank you guys so much for the support. Regardless, let's get on to these battles. All right, I mean, pretty standard team we're going up against. Totally expecting this to be a Dark Urshifu. Maybe a Calyrex and an Indeedee lead from them. I mean, it's interesting. Urshifu does scare me. I'm wondering if I just do this lead, because this lead will outspeed their whole team. And then maybe we bring our Trick Room package in the back. Mostly because I also just want to try this out. I don't think that Hail is our way to go here, though. With their very fast Mons and my very not super effective Mons against their team, I think we're going to leave the Hail behind. And we'll just bring these 2 Goobers in the back. So what our plan here is to Dynamax our THIEVUL, hope they lead with something weak to dark, which they do have a lot of dark weaknesses on their team, so. And also hoping that they don't realize that THIEVUL is weakness policy. I'm like, the thing with this team is that the team hides the fact that it's a THIEVUL that has weakness policy in place of, oh, they did lead with something weak, in place of the Palkia Comfey combination. You never really expect THIEVUL to be the one that's gonna get kissed. Well, regardless, this is best case scenario, so let's just go ahead and do it. We kiss ourselves, we Dynamax, we Darkness, and we call it a day? Hey, I think so. I think we should be able to take a Calyrex hit. And this will definitely knock out Calyrex, whether it Dynamaxes, whether they set up Light Screen. This is just going to be straight death here. Starting off the day with some cheese. I'm recording this very early, like a lot earlier than I usually do, because it's going to be quite a busy day for me today. I have to record the podcast later tonight. I don't even know how I'm going to make it on time, but I will try my best. All right, let's go ahead. We kiss ourselves. We break the policy. Part of me probably thinks that we didn't have to kiss ourselves. And we could have doubled into this Comfey. I mean, to this Calyrex. Both start with C. And then dealt with it that way. Oh, because yep, the sash is there. But hey, we could always kiss that next turn. Not even worried. Now, thing is, how well are we going to take this Astral Barrage? I'm pretty sure we're going to take it rather well. All things considering, because, let's be honest, their Focus Sash. Yeah, we eat that up. Beautiful. Awesome. All right, so now it's super easy. We Drain and Kiss, not ourselves again. We Drain and Kiss you. And I guess we can kind of set up our special defense here. Let's check for any floaty boys in the back. No floaties. Beautiful. So let's just go for the solid max Quake into that spot. +2 max Quake with them having -1 special defense. Yes, please. This is a Max Quake off Mud Shot, by the way, if you guys are wondering where I'm getting these moves from. The set is Grass Knot, Burning Jealousy, Dark Pulse, and Mud Shot. Alright, let's smooch on this Calyrex real quick. Get it off the field. Give me that crit. Oh, that's just insult to injury. Give me that crit and give me that 1 HP. Thank you so much, my friend. Alright. Grim's not going to do anything. What's great about being a dark type is that Grim can't slow you down. So we are just the fastest thing in existence. And Grim does not take that very well. Is this just going to be a spirit move from them? Probably. Spirit break. Yeah, there's a spirit break onto the Comfy. Hey man, whatever. Get rid of Comfy. What was Comfy doing anyway, right? Because now we get our swaps here. And I think our swaps is going to make a big difference. What do we do? I think we go Palkia first, since they can bring a Zacian, which would be a little scary. They bring the Ursh, the Watersh. Okay. It is a Water Urshifu, which isn't sashed. We know that. Could be scarfed. But I think here we just Flamethrower the Grim, knock it off the field, and Water Urshifu, guess what? We have an Overgrow, baby! I can't believe THIEVUL's doing things. Oh. Was this the way THIEVUL was intended to be used? Is this the way? They're gonna Dynamax? What are you Dynamaxing, Tom? The Water Urshifu? Hey, honestly, that's a strat. At least we know they can't crit us, though. I still expect this to be a lot of damage they're about to receive from the Max Grass. Because, of course, we're still +2 and stuff. They use Trick. Was it Iron Ball or the other one? Lagging Tail. That's the worst one. Okay, it's fine. I'd rather have it on Palkia than anything else right now. Max Overgrow. Big damage. Okay, by them Dynamaxing Water Urshifu just shows us that it's gonna be the what's her face in the back, the Zacian in the back. This will be a double KO for us, absolutely. I don't need a Lustrous Orb to take out a -1 Grimmsnarl. Yeah, THIEVUL's about to sweep. THIEVUL is here to sweep. That was the last turn of our Dynamax, though. Which is unfortunate, but... because it would have been great to go for the Max Quake on this Zacian while we had a chance. There are a couple of ideas that I could do here. I could accept that THIEVUL's no longer the win con, right? And I could go for Trick Room, which is kind of what I'm thinking about doing. But at the same at the same time, THIEVUL is definitely a win con. So let's just Burning Jealousy here and see where this takes us, where this leads to. +2 Burning Jealousy, baby. That is ridiculous damage. I should have just gone for the fire move. But hey, they didn't knock out THIEVUL, so... if I went for a Trick Room there, it still would have resulted in the same outcome. There is an unfortunate news here. The unfortunate news is that my Calyrex can literally not do anything against the Zacian. But, you know, Calyrex isn't the Pokemon to worry about here. The good news is that Zacian also can't attack both of us at the same time. So, I think I'll just go for the Max Quake. No, not Zen Headbutt. Max Quake, followed by Burning Jealousy, and we're gonna call that a game, my friends. I can't believe THIEVUL just pincered my opponent that much. See, at the beginning of this video, I was wondering whether I should call this a THIEVUL video or the Arctozolt video. I'm leaning towards THIEVUL. What the absolute heck? GG's, my friends. Well, if it ain't broke, we don't fix it, I guess. Going against a big Trick Room team. A huge Trick Room team. They're definitely going to want to set up Trick Room no matter what they do. I'm just trying to think of what we do in this scenario. It's another game where I don't think Arctozolt and Ninetales are going to be the answer. We do have Trick Room on our Comfy, and we do have Trick Room on our Palkia. So we do have means to reverse it. Like I said, if it ain't broke, we don't fix it. And if they do end up setting Trick Room, then we just bring in, you know, Calyrex in the back with Babiri Berry. And then be fine that way. Yeah, it's a really strong Calyrex. Max HP, max attack. 4 speed IVs. I don't know what that's meant to outspeed. I feel like I should, though. But there are 4 speed IVs. This is also a hasty Arctozolt. I mean, I hope that I'm able to use it today. If not, I might just, you know, use it in another video later down the line. I mean, Arctozolt isn't the worst Pokemon in the world. It does have Blizzard for, like, double Blizzard spams. But, hey. This is the THIEVUL video. It's all about seeing THIEVUL shine. That's okay. We got one more dex completed. So, we're gonna win. And we got better shoes. Leads with Kyurem and Grim. Okay. Now, what do we do about that? Now we're not in a fantastic position. I could ally switch this turn. Lower their special defense. But I'm concerned that they honestly want to target down my Comfy. Right? Let's just do what works. Or we get special defense this turn and then attack hard next turn. I think I like that idea better. Let's just try to get some special D. They withdraw. Don't tell me they predict the fly. Okay, they go into Snorlax. Maybe predicting a Trick Room or for me to go for Trick Room, but not entirely the case. I am honestly okay with that. I was more worried about a Dynamax Kyurem than anything else. It does mean that my special defense that I'm about to get is really meaningless. But, oh well. I mean, I'm sure they just have no idea what I'm doing, which is why they just leave. Let's smooch. Give ourselves the weakness P. And see how much a Max Quake does to the Snorlax. Snorlax does tend to be, you know, specially defensive. That's fine. Fine, taunt. I'll just sit here and Draining Kiss the rest of the time. Oh, a Mental Herb. Even better. Even better. That's decent. That's decent to the point where I think a Draining Kiss plus a Max Darkness with Stab should be enough to knock it out. Easily. I could ally switch this just so I waste the Grim's time, but I think it's unnecessary. I'm gonna double down into the Snorlax because I think I got nothing to lose there. I'm of course wasting a lot of Dynamax turns here, which is unfortunate. But there's nothing on their side of the field that will outspeed my THIEVUL anymore. Unburden is kind of a dumb ability, huh? It's why I enjoyed playing a lot of Drifblim earlier on. They switch back into Kyurem. Fine by me. I'm going to lower the Kyurem special defense, which is really relevant here, even though I'm attacking the Snorlax this turn. Let's get a nice draining smooch. Does decent damage and doesn't break Citrus. Or Yapapa, which is so hilarious. It was the perfect amount of damage for them not to get the Gluttony proc. That's just dirty. Oh, that is dirty. Oh, THIEVUL. New favorite Pokemon question mark? What is going on? Guys, if you like what you're seeing with THIEVUL, let me know down below. Because I find this absolutely hilarious. Now, I can only assume that they want to hurt the heck out of this THIEVUL. So I'm going to ally switch here. I think that's the play. I think I ally switch and I max darkness into Kyurem because Kyurem's their Dynamax target and their special defense is currently -1. So this will be a theoretical +3 stab dark move. You know, I'm 252 modest. I don't know how much THIEVUL's stats actually are. I'm pretty sure they're like not astronomically high, but I'm sure they're also not astronomically low considering how slow its special defense. Okay, 87. Like I said, not astronomical, but still decent nonetheless. Now I'm wondering if I should have doubled into the Kyurem. I'll see right now how much this does. Let's see some damage, baby. Maybe I should have Draining Kissed. Oh well. Maybe next turn I'll get the opportunity to. They went for the Sacred Sword on to the Comfy. Not going to be enough. They really want to get rid of this THIEVUL. Hey, man, respect. Also go for the Max Quake to repair the special defense. Also into the THIEVUL spot. THIEVUL don't play, man. Don't mess with THIEVUL. Now, they did raise their special defense, which is unfortunate. And we're also running out of our Dynamax. But this is good news for us in the sense that we can Burning Jealousy now. And I think we can Draining Kiss the Kyurem, and that should be enough to knock out Kyurem. And also do a significant amount of damage to the Zacian, right? Zacian does not appreciate that much damage being dealt onto it. And it helps us get some health back on our Comfy. Man, guys, sometimes you gotta ally switch. Especially when you're playing meme teams, you definitely gotta ally switch. Alright, here's a Draining Kiss. Isn't gonna be enough, but the Burning Jealousy should help us clean up that Kyurem. We got a lot of health back, though. And doing a lot of damage to Zacian as well. Okay, awesome. One more Burning Jealousy will knock out the Zacian. I'm hoping that they go for the Comfy spot this time, expecting me to ally switch twice. No, okay. Fine. Fine. You got me. You got me. Oh, well. Here I think we should go for the Palkia. Oh, they sent back in Grim. Okay, Grim wasn't that big of a deal, though. Let's... I think we do need a Trick Room. So... do we ally switch, though? That shouldn't be necessary. Let's just Draining Kiss. And let's go for the Trick Room. Battle was canceled. No, we're just going to take the victory. They're not even going to try. I mean, they could have had the win there. I think that was a very preemptive, like, forfeit. But anyways, GG's to THIEVUL again. Guys, I don't know what's going on today. But clearly no one's bringing their THIEVUL checks. I mean, they're just asking me to bring THIEVUL this game. I can't help it. Like, look, they're showing me Calyrex and Necrozma Duskmane. Followed by a bunch of Pokemon that don't resist Dark. Like, this is amazing. I think other than that, honestly, Calyrex, Palkia in the back. Like, what else can I do? I mean, I could theoretically bring a Ninetales here instead of a Calyrex. Theoretically. Also, Arctozolt would help a lot against Lapras. Not gonna lie. We have Max Grass on our friend. I'm just gonna do this. Right? I mean, I don't know what's going on today. But clearly THIEVUL is a meta pick that no one's... It's not a meta pick at all. It's a pick that no one is prepared for. And I think I'm just getting a lot of lucky cheese. So keep that in mind if you actually end up using this team. You know, maybe people won't be as confused when you're playing as they are right now. Oh, they are clearly taking their time. If I had to guess, they're gonna lead with maybe a... Would they even bother Trick Rooming against me? With Necrozma and Volcarona? I like the Volcarona pick there. They ran out of time. So if they lead Volcarona Grim, we know exactly why. And we know exactly their back two mons are Necrozma and Lapras. Okay, Rob. Might have just given us not an easy win, but a big advantage. Let's see the Volcarona Grim. That is, yep, a Volcarona Grim. They ran out of time. Oh well. It happens to the best of us. What do we do though? That's a great question. I do think that we should be able to just max Darkness and be okay. And then Draining Kiss and be okay. Let's just do the thing that we've done in the last 2 battles, right? They are here because they did lock in moves, so... That was my next thing that I was going to check and see if they're still here. Because sometimes the game will just play itself out and then they wait 30 seconds to choose the moves. But no, my opponent is awake. We just stunted them out in team preview. So let's go for the Draining Kiss here. I just wish that wouldn't do as much damage as it does, but hey, it is what it is. We do a lot more damage if we don't Dynamax. They go for the Taunt here. Again, that's fine. We have Mental Herb, but on top of that, I only plan on Draining Kissing anyway, right? Followed by my Max Darkness. Let's see some big damage onto their Volcarona. Gone. What is this nonsense? Goodbye, Volcarona. Have a nice life. That's not even super effective. That's just neutral damage. And we're lowering the special D on the Grimmy. So that means that the Comfy can come in, kind of just smooch it a little bit. We know this is either going to be the Lapras or the Necrozma. It is going to be the Lapras this time. Again, we have Max Overgrow. But I don't want to give him... there's no way Lapras has weakness policy, let's be honest. I think the weakness policy is 100% on the other guy. Necrozma. So we'll just go for the Overgrow. This isn't going to KO them. It's actually going to allow them to get the Aurora Veil off, unfortunately. But there's not really much I can do about that. Bringing my Arctozolt would have been the way to take care of this Lapras had I, you know, brought it. But I still expect this to do some decent damage. We at least get to hit before they get up the Aurora Veil. See how much a Smooch does. Hey, that's decent. It's almost a 2-hit KO on a Grimmsnarl. Followed by the Taunt. Going for the second Taunt on me. Hey, you got me. You got the Taunt. Let's see how much the Overgrow does. +2 Overgrow. Show me half. Oh, well, more than half. Unfortunately, actually, maybe, hear me out. With the terrain, that mitigates the Aurora Veil defense boost. So theoretically, I can knock out with one more if I live this. Which I do. Absolutely wonderful. Comfy, unfortunately, can't. Oh, they're Life Orb. Okay, so that's how I live that. Grim could try to attack us, but I don't think they will. So I'm going to max Overgrow here, and then I'm going to go for a Draining Kiss on the Grim again. And go for the Max Guard. To be expected. Oh, that is so... Is that a crit? Yes! We get the lucky crit. Followed by the Max Overgrow. Okay. I mean, unfortunately, they Max Guarded. And that is our last turn of Dynamax. So, I mean, we do have Grass Knot, but unfortunately, that's not gonna work on Dynamax Pokemon. Necrozma coming out. Okay. I mean, we do still have our Dark Pulse to hit the Necrozma. And I think that's going to be our way to deal with Necrozma. But again, we have to worry about potential weakness policy, right? We have the option for Burning Jealousy. I think we have to go for the Dark Pulse before anything else. Unfortunately, the Comfy isn't doing much for us. I think we have to switch out the Comfy. Let's switch Comfy, go into our Palkia. And if they set Trick Room, they ironically help us, so I'm totally down with that too. Dark Pulse, gonna hit the Necrozma. Let's see some damage. We got another crit. Okay, THIEVUL definitely wants to be the star of the show today. We got another crit. That shouldn't have KO'd, by the way. Absolutely should not have KO'd. And then the Max guys are into the THIEVUL. We'll finally knock out the THIEVUL, but THIEVUL took out their whole team, so it doesn't actually matter. They actually gave us rain for Palkia. So I'm kind of down for that as well. And there is not much that Lapras can do to Palkia, so I think this one's kind of in the bag. Let's just go into our Calyrex just as a consolation prize. Showing them the Calyrex, showing them that there's not much they can do to us anymore, especially now that their Dynamax is gone. They're going to get a little bit of health back with the grassy terrain, but it's not going to help them. I'll just go for the Zen Headbutt for fun, because I've never actually seen a Calyrex use that move in my life, followed by the Spacial Rend. So hopefully not double miss, right? We could theoretically lose. No, they're just going to forfeit anyway. GG's. What an absolute team that looks like absolute garbage, but is actually decent. Let's get you guys that rental code. And here you have the rental code for the Comfy THIEVUL team. Honestly, I'm going to call this a Comfy THIEVUL team because we brought the same 4 Pokemon every single battle. So make sure to grab this rental code while it's out because I have no idea how long it's going to stay out for because Tersmie, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, made the team, and special thanks to them. We'll link their stuff down below in the description like always. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Kevin, the Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.